What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another video talking about the latest when it comes to pro wrestling video games. And no, it is not related to WWE 2K20. Instead, it's related to WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, because it has been a hot topic of discussion this week. It is certainly making the wrestling gamers talk about, and all of that is a sentence that I never thought I would say, but here we are. Let's talk about it and let's discuss what exactly this could mean. But before we get into it, a cheap plug: if you haven't, subscribe and turn on those notifications to be fully up to date on all my WWE games coverage and all the latest pro wrestling coverage. Nonetheless, let's get into it. Without a doubt, when we're talking about the best professional wrestling video game, games like WWF No Mercy and WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain usually are in the top 3. Here Comes the Pain was even awarded Best Fighting Game at the 2003 Video Games Award ceremony, something that is unheard of right now. So of course, a remastered version of that game, which is what everybody's talking about this week, sounds almost like the best thing in the world that you could be getting if you are a professional wrestling video gamer. And all of this is coming from a single tweet sent out by Brian Williams, who is the game design supervisor at Yukes, who has been working on multiple WWE 2K games. It's worth mentioning that right now his title is Game Design Supervisor employed by Yukes. There is no mention of WWE games, so do keep that in mind, because we know that Yukes is working on another pro wrestling video game, or at least is on the early stages of it. Nonetheless, on July 16, he tweeted out the following: "Had a great day at the office today. I basically had a 6-hour meeting with my co-workers discussing plans for a project that I hope becomes a reality. We played a lot of WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain today." So that is where the controversy comes in, or I should say that is where the community is going bonkers, and we are all getting excited and getting to the results that this could mean it is a remaster of Here Comes the Pain, which will be amazing. But you guys probably already heard everything when it comes to remastering a WWE game. They're gonna have to go through a lot of loopholes just to get a lot of those licenses that are required to just even remaster the main menu screen of the game. I of course don't even want to get into the roster because it already has some controversial superstars in there. It even has superstars that WWE don't have license for, and legends that over the last couple of years WWE have gone through multiple court cases with. And let's not even talk about the fact that we don't know if they even got the full code to actually remaster the game, because if one piece is missing or feels different, then at that point it's not really gonna be a remaster. Anyways, it feels like it's almost impossible. So my take on all of this is that this probably adds to the report that we got a couple of months ago that Yukes is working on another pro wrestling game, and that they got a brand new studio dedicated for this video game, which is supposed to be an alternative to what we get right now in WWE 2K. In another previous tweet, Brian Williams added the following: "I just finished week 1 of 2 in Japan. Me and my dope co-workers at Yukes are working on something amazing for you guys. Certainly more hints that that alternative is already in the work, at least in its early stages." One thing that I do see happening here is that they're probably using SmackDown Here Comes the Pain as a template of what they want to see in their new game. We know that it is an amazing game, it is highly talked about, so of course modeling whatever they're gonna be making new with such a classic makes sense. I also heard the speculation that they could just be remaking this game, where it is the same game but it ultimately has the current roster in the WWE, and that is a possibility, and I would certainly love to see it. But again, there's still a lot of license that needs to be worked through, even if that is what they're trying to do. Overall, I'm just gonna go with my initial guts. I do feel like they are using Here Comes the Pain as a model or an example of what they want in this new IP that they're creating. I would love to see such a classic be reimagined, even if it is with a different roster than the WWE, because that arcadey style video game is still something that a lot of us fans love to play up to this day. So it could very well sell and gives us that alternative wrestling video game that we've been looking for. Anyways guys, that is what I got for you. If you enjoyed, don't forget to elbow drop it and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What would you like to see from this new wrestling game that Yukes is working on? And if you haven't yet, subscribe and hit that notification to be fully up to date on all the latest coverage. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Macho T out, dig it!